Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Powell. The Gators will put toe to leather and will get started.
Thank God it's not a night game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Works the middle of the field. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. There's the pressure. The short hands, it's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert.
Got that good D.
And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first.
Sorry, Caleb, I had to fix my audio.
This is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart.
Yeah, imagine playing at Death Valley.
Pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good game for this offense.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Finds his man, it's Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Gators have this offense rolling. Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back
was
comes up with a
insane.
nice play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hart. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Makes a connection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
He unleashes a long one. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Can't believe he overthrew that.
Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the tailback. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
It's a running room. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the 1st down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that thing.
To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Armstrong. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Watched the video, the YouTube video on that last night. History of it.
They lose yards on that play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the
Caleb, if you hit this, it's going to be insane.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, The field goal miss.
I thought I was going to be able to return that.
Listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left
It
some
like,
points
it
on
like
the
went through my
scoreboard
body.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Lagway.
Did it mess up your man coverages?
And he's still running after the move. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled
so
through his
stupid.
fingers.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that.
I was doing
throw,
possession
but
catching
doesn't
that.
mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went back there to catch that.
Decision. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Quick strike complete. Turning on the Jets. He's loose.
He's number 7. Dear God, he's quick.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man.
Number
Get the
7
ball out
is
to a
insanely
receiver,
fast.
They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And guys, after that huge play didn't quite make it to the end zone, they'll try to pay it off with a touchdown here. Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. It's complete to the right. And that one did not work.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that's going to tie it up. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
I thought it was good. I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Gator. Made the grab and then did the rest.
I know, I was surprised. I'm not surprised that you didn't take control, but
offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays. That
was my baby.
Right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per
so
game
kill yourself.
because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given.
He's trying. That's what babies do. We're about to learn that. Yes.
Not going to risk a return here.
No. I'm the last person who wants right now. I don't have milk. Positive. You can try.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
That's a tough animation. That sucks.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Aggies will go for it here on 4th down. They'll run play action. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. A rare misread, a mistake from this quarterback.
Wow, I can't believe he got to that.
After a solid return.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing a turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. Caught. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back.
That was insane. That is insane.
And took it back to the 38.
It's so important when a safety drops that he takes the right angles. You see those receivers flying across.
It seems like the more people, if you run into a bigger crowd, the more chance that you just get those great
job getting to the football
animations.
And then securing. A lot of times you're like, oh man, catch it, catch it, catch it. I don't have the best.
No.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It wasn't a strip.
It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Lagway. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Scrambling away. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. Scoop it up and going the other way.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Caleb, I drilled that one too. I had it perfect. I could not believe that I actually timed that.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Craver. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
I thought so too.
here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That's caught, it's Brown. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Gators in the hurry up. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
What the heck?
They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the Aggies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead,
Dear Lord,
it's
you're
fourth
within,
down.
Well, the defense just
within
did the
field goal
quarterback
range
a
right now.
massive
That's
favor.
insane.
That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number
It says
3.
it in the kicker range.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the coverage team.
That was nice.
Touch the ball. No return on this play.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job.
That's why I did field goal.
Getting downfield to
I did field goal block return so that I would have gunners down there.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. He'll try to do it himself. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Oh, a double pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Quarterback gets the first down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
With the catch, it's Brown. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. Makes the catch. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his...
Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Dear Lord, you're on a roll. With those blocks.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it away.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulled and fired complete across the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
On the option. Wide open spaces. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. They're going to run it. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? The big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You could tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Get set.
To the air. It's Glagway. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Got a man. It's Riley. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to throw it again. And those two couldn't make the connection.
My goodness,
it's an
Caleb.
incomplete pass.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, obviously the offense
Man, I
went
can't
3
believe
out
I
of their
missed that
last
guy.
drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Takes it the other way. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You must be on the last year of your contract.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bussy. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to
Wow, how did he hold on to that?
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Finds a tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Just about
Oh my Lord.
When picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4.
I guess it all evens out over the course of the game. But Lord.
In this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the...
Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Daniels. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds.
Just steamrolling the defense. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They want to run this quarterback. And he'll finish the run and the end
Yeah, I've heard him on stream
Touchdown,
crashing out.
Florida. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. Some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't.
That's what happened to me today. I was sitting there recruiting. I saw it popped up. Then a second viewer started watching my stream.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession.
Also, it sucks for me. I have to play all the same users except you at the same places. Like, I played Caleb at Collinsfield last year. I'm playing him at Collinsfield this year. I got to play in Oxford again. I have to play at. I have to go back to Death Valley again this year.
Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Here's the hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And the Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here comes the heat.
No, I wasn't.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
Yeah, I'm not
They'll
gonna take it
send
easy
out
on
the
anybody.
field goal
Now you're playing me good.
Everything will have to be
Ooh,
clean from
thanks.
55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. They pull the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Well, it's been a day to forget if you're this kicker. After that miss, he's now only 1 for 4 in this game.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't.
And the heat gets
So he's paused.
home. They knock him down
No,
back at
he's
the
back.
45.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this
Caleb,
offense.
call a timeout real quick so that I could just kneel it out.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll take a knee.
Huh.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get
It
the
may
ball
not-
back
it may not have
and
enough
save
time.
as much time as possible.
And then just stop the clock. No, it's all right. I don't think it wouldn't have took all the time anyways. So
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good 3rd down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy, getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
Get him.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah, hopefully he wasn't good if he was on punt team.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting till the bitter end as they will concede defeat.
Oh my God! Why was my starting corner out there? Huh?
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, the ground game.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
I'm watching the stream.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like
Good
playing
game,
against
man.
yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in